David Edom leading things off, hitting .333 on the season, has 20 hits, 16 singles, 3 doubles, and a triple. Been hit by a pitch 4 times, 9 RBIs. A 20-20 guy with 20 hits and 24 stolen bases. And the first pitch of the ball game, swinging, he pops it foul, strike one the count. So David leads the Pacific League in stolen bases with 24. He set a single season stolen base record the other day when he swiped his 22nd to tie the record, then his 23rd to take the record. And so he's up there with a 1-strike count. Here's the next pitch on the way. Missing low and away, and the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. So Edom hitting .333 overall. .481 is his on-base percentage. And in league play, he's hitting .364 overall. .417 in league play. Here's the 1-1 offering. Swinging, there's a ground ball toward short, taken there by Zamarripa. He's up with it, fires across the diamond in time, and we've got one away. So 6-3 on the putout, and that brings up Ethan Aldretti. Aldretti batting .220 on the season. His on-base percentage is .328. He has 11 hits, all singles, 11 strikeouts. He's walked 9 times, scored 5. He also has 7 RBIs. He picked up a couple RBIs on Tuesday in that 3-0 victory over the Tornadoes. Up there with nobody on, and he takes a pitch low and away, ball 1. He benefited from David getting on base the other day. He got on, and then he stole second, took third, and then was bunted on a sacrifice a couple times to score 2 runs. There's a ground ball, the third off the glove of Gallegos. That goes down the line. This could be extra bases. Aldretti rounding first, and he will hold there with an infield hit. A nice play by Gallegos to try to get over to the bag to get the ball, but the ball just goes off his glove, and it will be an infield hit for Aldretti. So 1 out, 1 on for Darian Jenks, hitting third in the Nitro lineup, the shortstop, a junior. He'll be back next year. Jenks comes into the contest hitting .233, 17 hits. All hits are singles. He has 11 RBIs, leads the team in that category. Scored 7 times. His on-base percentage is .269. The Nitros come into the contest with a team batting average of .207 overall, 179 in league play. An off-speed pitch waved at and missed. Jenks way in front of it. Strike 1 the count. Last year, the Nitros finished the season hitting .214. The year before that, a .199. So they are somewhere in between that here as we go into the final game of the season. The next pitch in the dirt gets away from the catcher, and that will allow Aldretti to take second base on the wild pitch. So now an RBI opportunity for Jenks with a runner at second, a chance for him to pick up his 12th RBI of the year. The Nitros on the season have scored in the first inning of ball games 15 runs. They've been outscored 25-15, in fact, coming into today. They had 67 runs on 122 hits while committing 55 errors. They've given up 164 runs on 169 hits. The pitch is fouled back out of play, and Jenks down the count now 0-2. The biggest output of innings, or as far as runs go per inning for the Nitros, came in the third inning this year, in which they plated 19 runs. The first inning was second with 15, and then the fifth inning they finished with 12 runs coming into today. There's a one-hopper to Gallegos, the third baseman. Play over to first for the out on a nice scoop. Aldretti advances to third on the throw to first, and we've got 2 away. So Gallegos makes a nice play and a nice scoop over at first by Matt Jovel. And we've got 2 down, and that brings up another senior, Joel Leone. Leone, a left-handed batter standing in. He's hitting .211 on the season, has 12 hits, 10 singles, a double, and a triple. He has an on-base percentage of .318. Aldretti down the line at third, and the fastball taken high and outside, ball 1 to Leone. So the final game of the season, the Nitros need a victory to avoid their 3rd straight 20-loss season. They picked up their 4th win, surpassing what they've done last year. Swinging, there's a fly ball down the left field line. This could be trouble, but it goes foul. Almanza, who plays left field, was shaded for the pole, leaving a lot of grass down the left field line, but this ball hooks foul, and it's just an exciting strike. So 0-1 the count to Leone. Or does that make it 1 ball, 1 strike? I guess we'll go 1 ball, 1 strike. That's what they have up on the board. 2 outs, top of the first, game just underway. Aldretti at third. He singled, took second on a wild pitch, and then third on the ground ball out by Gallegos off the bat of Jenks. Here's the next pitch. Taken outside, ball 2. 2-1 to Leone. Leone in league play this year, hitting .241 and an on-base percentage of .324. So his .241 average in league, a little better than overall as the pitch is taken low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike the count now, I do believe, for the senior left-handed hitter for the Nitros, playing out in center field today. The 3-1 pitch is low, ball 4, and he draws the walk. So runners at first and third for the Nitros. Rivera, the senior, up on the mound, looking to get out of this first inning without giving up any runs. That brings up Trent Lucerian. Trent comes into the contest hitting .192, has 10 hits, 8 singles and 2 doubles. He's walked 4 times, driven in 4, on-base percentage of .250 in 24 games this year. There goes the runner from first. They fake the throw, and Leon will get a stolen base. So now you've got runners at second and third, and for Trent, the pitcher for the Nitros here tonight, will have a chance to pick up maybe an RBI or 2 to give himself a lead going into the bottom of the first inning. Trent hitting .138 in league play, sends a ground ball towards second base, goes through the legs of Ruiz into shallow right field. That will score 1. Here comes Leon. He comes in to score 2 runs across, and the Nitros take a 2-0 lead on the error by Ruiz. So Aldretti scores. Leon comes in from second base to score. Trent reaches on the error by the second baseman, and the Nitros go up 2-0 here in the top of the first inning. The Nitros led at the end of 1 inning on Tuesday by a score of 1-0. In fact, the Nitros on Monday picked up a run in the first and 2 in the third for their 3 runs, which kind of mirrors what they've done all season. We just talked about it. The first and third innings, pretty productive. Wong swinging, sends a fly ball towards shallow right field. Couple of tornadoes converging on it, and I believe it's Jovel, the first baseman, going back to make the catch, and the inning comes to a close. So for the Nitros, they do pick up 2 runs. They do that on a hit. There was a walk, a big error by the Tornadoes, and 1 man left on at the end of half an inning. Nitros 2, Tornadoes coming up. We're back after this here on EdenRocksRadio.com.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
So let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups defensively for the Nitros from left to right in the outfield. Seth Harley, the senior Joel Leon, and then Mike Titchener. From third to first across the infield, David Edom, Darian Jenks, Ethan Aldretti at second, Adrian Aguayo, the senior, at first, Nolan Wong behind the plate, and Trent Lucerian is up on the mound. Trent comes into the contest with a record of 0-10. His ERA is 9.45. He's pitched in 40 innings this year, has 29 strikeouts, 43 walks. He's allowed 72 runs, but only 54 earned on 64 hits while hitting 12 batters. So 0-10 with an ERA of 9.45. The Nitros come into the contest collectively with an ERA of 6.48. In league play, their ERA is 6.20. And let's take a look at Trent in league play. He's 0-5 with an ERA of 5.80. So he's actually done a little bit better in Pacific League action than what he has done in the non-league part of the season. In league play, 32 2/3 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts, 19 walks, or a ratio of 1-to-1 in league play. 34 runs given up, only 27 earned on 41 hits and 8 hit batters. A lot of numbers being thrown at you, but the big numbers are his strikeouts to walk ratio, 1-to-1 in league play, and 0-5 with a 5.80 ERA in league play. And the first pitch is swinging to Luis Fernandez, and he grounds it foul. Strike 1 the count. So Fernandez, the other day, he went 0-for-3 with a walk. He walked in the third inning and was a part of a 4-2-3 double play to end the third inning. The next pitch, fastball waved at and missed, and Fernandez down in the count now 0-2. Bottom of the first inning, 2-0. Nitros on top, Tornadoes at the bat. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Trent. Swinging, there's a fly ball lofted down the left field line, and that goes foul. And so we'll do it again. 0-2 the count to Fernandez. You've got Fernandez, then Andrew Almanza, Isaac Zamarripa, the first three batters in the Tornado lineup. Hitting fourth in the cleanup slot, Ransom Gallegos, then Matt Jovel, David Diaz. Rounding out the lineup, Joey Ruiz, Matt Davis, and Arthur Alvarado, who did not play in Tuesday's game. The only guy, or newcomer, I should say, for the Tornadoes in this one. So 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Trent. Off-speed pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. One of the interesting things all season long has been the fact that the catcher's been calling the pitches, which is something that isn't usually the norm in high school ball. There's a foul ball up the third base line. Nice play by David behind the bag, but it's all for naught as the umpire calls foul ball. David at third base, most of his career has been at second base. In fact, I think the last time he played third was probably his freshman year. He played a game or two over there. But a couple of weeks ago was moved from second to third, and I think he's only maybe committed 1 error. That's a completely different position than from the right side of the diamond. The 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So the Nitros on top by a score of 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Glad to have you along here on EdomRocksRadio.com. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards center field. Leon playing shallow, going back. He's there to make the catch, and we've got 1 down. So Fernandez flies out to center field. He opened up the game on Tuesday, flying out to left field. And so 0 for 2 in his first at-bat of the ball games in this series. That brings up Andrew Almanza. Almanza the other day had a base hit. He also walked, stole a base, and struck out. He walked and stole a base in the first inning and was left at second. He swings at the first pitch, comes up empty, 0-1 the count. He also then singled in the third inning and was stranded at second. So in a close ball game, when you lose 3-0, you look back in the scorer's book and you see a couple of guys left on in scoring position. That's going to sting a little bit if you're the coach. Pitch low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. We've got 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Again, the Nitros have given up 25 runs in the first inning. Trying to get out of this inning without giving up any runs. The next pitch swung on, fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Almanza. The opposition this year facing the Nitros coming into the contest hitting .272 overall with an on-base percentage of .416. That's in 24 games. In league play alone, the opposition hitting .299 with an on-base percentage of .415. Pitch is low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. So you've got an on-base percentage, whether it's in league play, which is consisting of 13 games, or the overall season 24 games, about .415. Swinging, there's a drive down the right field line. Over toward the line is Titchener, there to make the catch, and we've got 2 down. So a fly ball out to center field, a fly ball out to right field, and that brings up Isaac Zamarripa. He had a rough day the other day. He went 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. He also had a single. The Tornadoes left 9 men on base on Tuesday, and they got 1 guy to third, and then he was forced out at the plate. In fact, they got 2 guys at third. Fernandez both times. A couple guys left at third, a couple guys left at second. That's 4 of the 9 left in scoring position. Pitch taken low, ball 1 to Zamarripa. 2 outs here in the first inning. Home half. Next pitch from Lou Serrarian, taken outside, ball 2, 2-0. Take a look at what Trent has done this year on the mound. His last outing was at CV right here at Stengel Field about a week ago as the pitch is low, ball 3. He went 3 1/3 innings, struck out 2, he walked 2, allowed 8 runs on 8 hits, hitting 3 batters. And he comes right back to Stengel Field looking to get the Tornadoes in the first inning. There's a fly ball to Harley in left field. He's there to make the catch, and each outfielder involved with a putout here in the bottom of the first inning for the Nitros. So the Tornadoes gone in order at the end of 1, 2-0, Nitros on top. We're back with the second inning after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live on Facebook at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see that's how I dream to be. I dream I move. I move. I
So back here at Stengel Field as we get set for the second inning, and due up for the Nitros, you've got Seth Harley, Adrian Aguayo, and Mike Titchener. Harley. Harley comes into the contest with a batting average of 174. He has 4 hits on the season, all of them singles, and he takes the first pitch over for a strike. On base percentage, .345. He's walked 6 times. Got a hit the other day. Waves at a breaking ball that drops under the bat. Strike 2 the count. Picked up a single in a pinch hit situation. So he's up there, 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Next pitch, a 1-hopper to Gallegos at third. He has it. Launches it over to first in time for the out, and we've got 1 down. 6-3 on the putout. The left side of the diamond has been pretty busy for the Tornadoes here in the early going, and that brings up the senior, Adrian Aguayo. He's 0 for 9 on the season. He has 3 walks, though, so his on-base percentage is .250. He's walked once in league, and he's scored a run. When you take a look at what he did last year, he ended up the league season as he takes a pitch for ball 1. He went 3 for 7 last year in league play. That's a batting average of .429. 1-0 the count. He ended up with a batting average of .214 as he went 0 for 7 in pre-league. So he was 3 for 14 on the season as he takes ball 2 down in the zone. So 2-0 the count to the senior left-handed batter. Here's the next pitch from Rivera, swinging on a 2-0 pitch, fouls it back. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Not sure what he's going to be doing next year. I guess they're just right now concentrating, the seniors are, getting through the season and then going off to prom. And then they'll figure the rest of their lives out at another time. Aguayo up there hacking, fouls the next pitch off. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. He came in the game as a pinch hit for Kataoka in the fourth inning of the game on Tuesday, struck out. 2-2 pitch, swung on, a little dribble up the third base line, and they call it a foul ball. Got a piece of him as he was getting out of the batter's box. So the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes as he strolls around the plate area trying to walk that off. When you get hit like that in the leg area, it's going to sting a bit. And then you expect it to get back in there and hit. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball, there's a line shot towards second. 1 hopper to Ruiz, who fields it, throws it to first. And we've got 2 up and 2 down for Mike Titchener, the number 9 hitter, here in the Nitros lineup. 2-0 is the score. We're in the top of the second inning. The Nitros got 2 runs in the top of the first. Aldretti with a base hit. Leon walked. They both ended up at second and third collectively. And then Trent hit a ground ball to second, and Ruiz committing the error. The ball went through his legs, and that scored 2 runs, and that's where we stand. So the senior pitcher, Rivera, looking to get out of this inning, sending down the Nitros 1-2-3, and Titchener swings at the first pitch. Comes up empty, strike 1 the count. Titchener, he's hitting .200 right at the Mendoza line. 8 hits, 7 singles, and a double. 3 walks, 4 RBIs. He was hit by a pitch as he fouls off the next pitch, strike 2. That gives him an on-base percentage of .273 overall. In league play, he's 2 for 20, batting .100 with an on-base percentage of .182. That's kind of the trend for the Nitros this year. Here's the 0-2 pitch swinging. That's popped foul back out of play. But the Nitros having a pretty strong pre-league season. They went 2-2-1 at one point. They ended up with 3 victories outside of league. And then when league came in, playing the likes of CV, Arcadia, Burroughs, etc., stats started to go down as the competition started to heat up. Titchener takes a pitch low, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Speaking of competition heating up, tomorrow night's game between Arcadia and CV is going to be a barn burner. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Rivera, swinging. Titchener fouls it off. He's up there, staying alive, just getting a piece of it, going after anything close. The count remains a ball and 2 strikes. David Edom on deck, the leadoff hitter for the Nitros. So Titchener would like to get on base and get a 2-out rally going and extend this second inning. 2-0 is the score. Here's the next offering. Swing and a miss, chasing one up around the eyes, and the Nitros are gone in order. Rivera picks up his first strikeout, and at the end of an inning and a half, as the Nitros go down in order here in the top of the second, Nitros lead at 2-0. We're back with the home half of the second after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
And a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. Light up the beat. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
So we head to the home half of the second inning here at Stango Field, across from the campus of Glendale Community College. Beautiful night for baseball. Due up for the Tornadoes, Gallegos, Jovel, and Diaz, the heart of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6. Nitros on top 2-0, heading to the bottom of the second inning. And for Gallegos, he went 2 for 3 on Tuesday, had 2 singles, was hit by a pitch. He also struck out. Got on base 3 times. All 3 times he was left on at first base, never got past first base. So Trent out for his second inning of work, is ready, and delivers a pitch low, ball 1. He shut down the Tornadoes in order with a fly ball out to each outfield position. The next pitch, swinging, fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Trent this year, the longest outing was against Pasadena at home. He went 7 innings, gave up a run on 6 hits, probably his best outing. He also hit a couple batters. Lost that game by a score of 1-0. There's the 1-1. Pitch taken high to Gallegos. 2 balls and a strike to count. And then he has a few games where he went 4+ innings, 4 1/3, 4 2/3. Breaking ball over for a strike, and so Gallegos now with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. As far as strikeouts go, he had 6 versus Muir at home a couple games ago that he pitched. That was his season high as the breaking ball is low and away, and the count runs full, 3-2. Thomas Koveric pitched the other day, got the win, ended up with a season high 9 strikeouts. And so Trent trying to repeat that excellent performance from Tuesday here today. There's a ground ball towards second base, taken by Aldretti. He boots it, he's up with it, and there's a no throw to first base, and Gallegos is aboard on the error. First error of the game for the Nitros, so each second baseman for both clubs have committed an error, and that brings up Matt Jovel. Jovel the other day, he went 0 for 4 with 2 Ks, including a 4-2-3 double play. That's always a rough one. Ground ball to second, got to Oka, came home to Wong, forced out the plate, went to first. Not only do you get 2 outs, but you end the inning. So Jovel up there, right-handed batter standing in. Running with his lead from first, the pitch to the plate, taken high, ball 1. It's 2 stolen bases for the Tornadoes on Tuesday. It was a 2 for Tuesday as they swiped 2 bags. That's been an Achilles heel also for the Nitros this year. Their opposition has stolen 83 bases this year. That's too many. Pitch is low and away, 2-0 the count. So getting back to Tuesday's game, just for a brief moment. Thomas, he went 6 innings, striking out 9, only walked 3. Allowed no runs on 3 hits. Swinging, the pitch is fouled off. And the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike to Jovel. He did hit 1 batter on Tuesday, did Thomas, but a great outing to end his 2018 pitching campaign. No runs, 3 hits, 9 strikeouts. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count. The pitch from Trent swung on and fouled back. Perhaps hear the pop as the ball hits the backstop and snaps the microphones we've got loaded up everywhere. We thought we'd bring you a couple extra microphones, get the field experience, try to get some better ambiance, make it feel like you're here with us at Stango Field in case you're somewhere across the country. 2 balls, 2 strikes, or locked at a cubicle in an office. The curveball swinging, there's a chopper towards third. David has it. His place to first. He fires across the diamond, and there's an out recorded there. Advancing to second on the play is Gallegos. One down, runner at second for David Diaz. 5-3 on the putout. Diaz the other day, he went 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a stolen base. Conference at the mound as Wong now makes his way back behind the plate. So Gallegos at second base. The Nitros right now, let's see, 7 innings of shutout ball on Tuesday, 1 here today. That's 8. They had 2 innings of shutout ball against CV in their final game. So they're up to 10 shutout innings defensively. I think that's a long streak for them. Pitch is taken low to Diaz. 1-0 the count. So again, these two clubs recognized officially by the officials that keep the official records as the longest, or one of the longest, rivalries in high school sports history. There's a fly ball towards right field. You've got a couple of Nitros coming on it. They collide. The ball kicks over towards second base. Jenks has it. He's going to throw to third. Now they've got Gallegos hung up between second and third. He falls down. Daven tags him, and we get an out. So that's going to be an interesting play in the scorebooks as Gallegos is out at third, or at least trying to take third. And you had the second baseman, Aldretti, going out towards right field. Titchener coming in. They collided. The ball literally kicked from right field all the way to second base. Gallegos took off running, not realizing that the ball had jumped from right field to second base after the collision. And Jenks picked up the ball, threw it to third. Daven had it. Gallegos tried to put on the brakes. He slipped and fell. Daven applied the tag. We've got it out. So I guess you could do something like a 9-6-5 fielder's choice, I guess, is what you would have to put it down on. And you get the out either way. And when you're the Tornadoes and you've had a rough season like you've had this year, that's the way the ball bounces. And you get a bad break. You get Gallegos reaching on an error, and then you get him to second base, and then you have that happen. So you've got 2 outs, runner at first for Joey Ruiz, and he swings at the first pitch, comes up empty. Ruiz, he went 0 for 3 the other day, but he reached base all 3 times. Now you might ask yourself, how did he do that? Well, I'm going to tell you here in a minute. Next pitch, fouled at the plate. He reached via the error 3 times. He reached via an error by the shortstop, and then by the second baseman, and then by the pitcher. So all 3 times he went back up the middle, and each infielder up the middle committing an error, allowing him to get on base. Right now he's down in the count with a no-ball, 2 strikes count. Trent checks the runner at first, being held on there by Adrian. From the belt, he delivers, and a breaking ball's in the dirt. Plenty of room here behind home plate, so if the ball does get by the catcher, you would expect the runners to be on the move, advancing to the next base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Ruiz. Matt Davis on deck. Nate Rivera not batting. He is the pitcher, so he is hit for. He went 0 for 2. Well, actually, he went, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts the other day. Swinging, the pitch is fouled back, so Ruiz still up there battling with a ball and 2 strikes to count. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 is the score. Nitros on top. They got 2 runs in the first inning via an error by the Tornadoes' second baseman, and that's where we stand. 2 runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Nitros. No runs, no hits, 2 errors for the Tornadoes. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And Trent gets his first strikeout of the ball game, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits. And in fact, I think they ruled that play an error in right field. So I guess we'll go 2 errors in the inning. And a man left on. So at the end of 2 complete, we're down to potentially the final 5 innings of the 2018 season. The Nitros lead at 2-0. We're back with the third, top of the lineup. Do it for the Nitros here on EdomRocksRadio.com.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
So we head to the third inning with the Nitros on top by a score of 2-0. Glad to have you along here on our final game for the 2018 season. David Edom leading things off. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to shortstop to open the ball game. The Nitros will finish the second inning of the 2018 season, scoring 1 run. In the third inning this year, they played at 19 runs, being outscored 30-19. David on the road this year hitting .385. He finished the year hitting .294 at home. His on-base percentage on the road, .515. And the first pitch taken low and away, ball 1. And again, for David, he's a 20-20 guy. He has 20 hits on the season, 24 stolen bases. 24 stolen bases, a single-season record for the Nitros in the new millennia. And he also leads the Pacific League in that category. Swinging at the first pitch, he got under it, sends a ride, though, to deep left field. Almanza going back, still going back. That's up against the wall. That's extra bases. David on his way to second, and he will hold up there with a double to open things up here in the third inning. He gave it a ride, and he gets a double, an extra base hit. And for David on the season, that is his fourth double, and now takes over the team lead in that category. So David opens things up with a double. That's his 21st hit of the season. Apparently, first base coach for the Nitros, Sean, has 22 hits his senior year, which was, I think, back in 2014. And so him and David have a little competition going to see if David can get the second. Showing bunt, the pitch taken high, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Aldretti. He had a base hit and scored a run back in the first inning. Had 2 RBIs the other day. So let's see if they put that kind of play in motion. See if David can't swipe third base and then Aldretti put a bunt down and score a run and pick up another RBI. Now they got David picked off. He goes to second. Here comes the throw to third. That's an air-mailed ball into the dugout, and David will be able to score on the error. So David gets a break. No stolen base, I don't think. And he will score on the error. So the Nitros get a run. That is the third error of the ball game for the Tornadoes. And so the Nitros picking up a run here in the third inning, now lead at 3-0. And Aldretti at the plate, 1-0 the count. There's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Aldretti this year, a couple of 2-hit games against Monroe and against Burbank at home. He hits .231 at home, .208 on the road coming into today, but that average will go up with the base hit he had in his first at-bat. He takes the next pitch high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike the count to Aldretti. He went 0 for 2 on Monday, swinging. Sends a fly ball towards right center field. That drops in for a base hit to center fielder Diaz to get it and to get it back in. And Aldretti with a multi-hit game. Back-to-back hits for Ethan. Just a sophomore, 2 years more ahead of him. That brings up Darian Jenks. Jenks 0 for 1. He grounded out to third base his first time up. Jenks on the season, a .258 hitter on the road, batting .231 at home. He comes in on a mini 2-game hit streak. Had a hit against Hoover on Tuesday, takes the pitch over for a strike. And then he had a hit against CV here at Stangl Field. So, and in fact, he's had a hit in 4 of his last 6 games and 5 of his last 8. There goes the runner, the pitch low and away, the throw down to second. Not in time, and Aldretti with a stolen base. Second stolen base of the ballgame for the Nitros. They have a runner in scoring position now and an RBI opportunity for Jenks. He has 11 on the season, leads the club. He had a 4 RBI game against Desert Christian and a 3 RBI game at Burroughs in that loss, 4-3 on the road. Pitch was taken low, and the count moves to 2 balls and 1 strike to Jenks, a right-handed batter. Shortstop for the Nitros, a junior, will be back next year. Here's the pitch from Rivera. Swinging, he fouls it back, and it pops the screen. 2-2. On deck, Joel Leone. Darian also had a couple of 2-hit games. Desert Christian at Burroughs. He swings and sends a drive deep towards left field, going back, and that is up against the base of the wall. Almanza tracking it down. Aldretti round third. Here comes the relay. The throw to the plate. Not in time as Aldretti scores going into second base. is Darien, and the Nitros pick up another run and now lead it 4-0. So Jenks will get a double, and he picks up an RBI, scoring Aldretti, who scores for the second time. 2 runs across in the inning, making it 4-0, and that will bring to the plate Joel Leone. Leone walked in his first at-bat and then stole a base. A left-handed batter coming to the plate. So the Nitros putting the bat on the ball here against the senior pitcher, Rivera, for the Tornadoes. Leone hitting .375 on the road, .150 at home. He also has an on-base percentage over .500 on the road. Swings at the first pitch, and he fouls it off. Strike 1 the count. So the Nitros with 3 men up, 3 men on, 3 hits, 2 runs scored so far. And for Jenks, picking up his 12th RBI of the season. Here's the strike 1 count from Rivera. That runs inside and actually hits him. And so he will reach base for the second time here tonight, getting hit by a pitch. So 4 runs, 2 of them earned, going against Rivera. He also has a hit batter and a walk, and he's given up 3 hits. A strikeout and a walk, and we're only in the second inning. There's the pitch to the plate. Fastball swinging. Trent sends a drive towards center field. The center fielder fading back. Diaz is there. Makes the catch. The runner tags from third. Jenks. There comes the relay. The throw high. Not in time. And Jenks slides into third under the tag. And it turns out to be a sacrifice fly for Trent. So Trent moves the runner over. You've got runners at the corners now. Leone had to hold at first with the play coming in toward the second base bag area. And that brings up Nolan Wong. He's 0 for 1. He popped up to the first baseman his first time up. So we have an RBI opportunity. Now we've got a timeout as Wong's going to go down and talk to his third base coach, Tyler Lucerian. Wong hitting .154 on the road, hits .235 at home. He went 0 for 2 against Hoover on Tuesday. Went 0 for 4 against CV here at Stengel Field last week. But prior to that, a couple of hits against CV and against Muir. So he has a chance with a runner at third to pick up an RBI. He has 6 RBIs on the season. Let's see if Leone's going to take off from first with a runner at third. Revere turns, throws to first, not in time. Leone back to the bag, standing up. 2 runs across in the first inning, 2 here in the third inning, still 1 out, as Trent flew out to center field on the sacrifice fly. We got runners at the corners. Wong, the left-handed hitting catcher. There goes Leone. The pitch showing bunt, takes it, throws it back down to second base. Looked like he was going to try to throw it back to the pitcher, but Rivera let the ball go through to second base, and Leone gets a stolen base. And you have Jenks holding at third. So the third stolen base of the game for the Nitros. Now you've got second and third with an out, and that breaks up the double play potential. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards right center field. The center fielder fading over, makes the catch, and Jenks is going to tag. Here comes the throw. They're going to go to third, and Gallegos applies the tag, and safe at third is Leone. Scoring on the play is Jenks, and it's an RBI sacrifice fly for Wong. 3 runs across in the inning. That makes it 5-0. So Jenks scoring from third easily. The cutoff then went to third, and Leone is safe there at third, and it's 5-0. And we could be heading toward a 5-inning ball game. 10 runs after 5 innings. We're at 5 after 2.5, and we only have 2 outs. To get to that extra half inning, we need another out. Seth Harley at the plate, swings and misses. Strike 1 to count. So a couple of sacrifice flies to center field. There's a chopper towards second base. Ruiz has it, bobbles it, picks it up, bobbles it again, and an error will bring home another run. And the wheels coming off this wagon for the Tornadoes. 4 runs in the cross in the inning. That makes it 6-0. No RBI. Harley reaches on the error. That is the 4th error of the ball game for the Tornadoes, and that brings up Adrian Aguayo. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to second base his first time up. Checks his swing. The pitch over for a strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. He is the 8th batter to come to the plate here this inning for the Nitros. Aguayo, a left-handed batter, standing in. Throw to first. Not in time. Harley getting back to the bag. Aguayo has 3 walks on the season versus Summit, Arcadia, and Village. Takes a pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Mike Titchener on deck. He has a couple of strikeouts, but he's been putting the bat on the ball. Throw to first on a pickoff move, not in time. Harley back to the bag. But outside of that, he has 12 plate appearances, only 3 strikeouts, so he puts the bat on the ball. And like I said, last year, he went 3 for 7 in league play. So he can hit the ball when he gets his opportunities. A throw to first, and they got him, and Harley gets picked off. So they went over there, and they worked on him, and Harley gets picked off. And that ends the inning. But the Nitros, the damage is done for the Tornadoes as the Nitros pick up 4 runs. They do that on 3 hits. A couple of errors. And nobody left on. At the end of 2.5, Glendale leads at 6-0 over Hoover. We're back with the bottom of the 3rd after this here on EdenRocksRadio.com and streaming live on Facebook.com/EdenRocksRadio.
Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction. Do your child a favor and open a checking and savings account for them at Los Angeles Federal Credit Union. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union helps young people make smart financial choices with free financial literacy classes and low-rate loan programs customized for first-time borrowers. Great customer service, financially secure, Los Angeles Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for you and your child's future. Visit them online at www.lafcu.org. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union, your financial source for life.
So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Nitros on top by a score of 6-0. 6 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Nitros. No runs, no hits, and 4 errors for the Tornadoes. For the pitcher, Rivera, unfortunately, not getting the defensive help that he needs here. First 2 innings, in the first inning, both runs were unearned. And so of the 6 runs given up, I've calculated only 3 of them being earned. You could almost say that Davin's run could be an earned run because you had a double and a single after him, but the error when the ball goes out of play, allowing the extra base, which allowed him to score, you really have to make that an unearned run, I would think. And the first pitch from Lucerarian, low and away, ball 1 the count here in the bottom of the 3rd inning to Matt Davis. Davis on Tuesday went 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Had a couple ground ball outs to short. Pitch runs inside, ball 2. Trent threw 2 innings. So far tonight has a strikeout. A couple of Nitro errors have not hurt them yet. And that wacky play in right field. Swinging, fouled at the plate, goes toward the backstop. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Nitros lead at 6-0 here in the home half of the 3rd inning from Stengel Field. Final game of the 2018 season. Hard to believe it's coming to a close. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging, fly ball towards right field. You've got the second baseman Aldretti on the outfield grass. Makes the catch, and we've got 1 down. And this time, no collision. Last time the ball went out there, him and Titchener collided, sending the ball rocketing towards second base. Jenks picks it up, throws it to third as Gallegos tried to advance on the play, and he slipped and fell trying to put on the brakes, and David applied the tag. So Arthur Alvarado, the designated hitter, did not play in Tuesday's game, so this is his first appearance in the series, batting from the right side. Only 2 seniors on the Tornadoes club. Swing and a miss, strike 1 the count. We thought that having 4 seniors was going to be tough this year for the Nitros. Hoover with only 2. Try that on for size. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Alvarado down in the count now, 0-2. On deck, your leadoff hitter, Luis Fernandez. Trent takes a deep breath up on the mound. Into the windup is ready and deals, and the pitch waved at and missed, and down he goes. So Alvarado strikes out on 3 pitches. Trent picks up his second strikeout of the ball game. That is strikeout number 31 on the season. And that brings up Luis Fernandez. The catcher, 0-for-1, flew out to center field. Swinging, there's a one-hopper towards Davin. Tried to olay it, and the ball goes into left field for a base hit. So a hot shot to third. They call it the hot corner for that particular reason. It's all reactionary. And a base hit. And that will be the first hit of the ball game for Fernandez and for the Tornadoes. Probably a play that a seasoned third baseman would make, but again, Davin only moving over to third base from second a couple weeks ago. There's a soft grounder towards short. Jenks has it, goes the short way to Aldretti to get the out, and that is the end of the inning. So it goes 6-4 on the fielder's choice. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on at the end of 3. Nitros lead at 6-0. We're back with the 4th inning after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Ladies, are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com.
So we head to the 4th inning with the Nitros on top by a score of 6-0 and due up for Glendale. You've got Aguayo, Titchener, and Edom, 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup. So 3 innings in the books, and depending on how things go, we're looking at probably 4 innings left in the 2018 season. I'd like to thank you for being with us here all season long. Can't believe that over the last 2 years we've done, I think, 44 of the 49 ball games that the Nitros have played in. We only missed the Desert Christian game this year due to rain. And then last year, a couple of games we missed. Dorsey, they did not have power at their field, so we couldn't do the game. La Cañada was a night game for a 4-3 victory for the Spartans. And then we did not do the CV game here, and then we did not do the Hoover game because, no offense, Hoover, your field isn't conducive. Nice field, but not conducive for broadcasting. Otherwise, we've done 43 of the 49 games. Been up to St. Bonaventure in the Ventura County for that 9-0 loss, I think it was. Paramount game this year was fun, a victory for the Nitros. Northview was a fun trip, 4-1 loss there. And, of course, Pacific League, going around the league to the various ballparks has always been fun. So here we go, Aguayo leading things off. He's 0-for-1, grounded out to second base his first time up. And the pitch swinging. There's a shot towards first. Nice one-hop dig over there at first base by Jovel to make the catch off the hop. Takes it to the bag himself, and we've got 1 down. So 1 out, and that brings up Mike Titchener. He's 0-for-1. He struck out his first time up. When you have a left-handed batter up, first base becomes like what third base does for a right-handed batter. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 the count. You get a hot shot when the guy gets around on it, and all it is becomes as a reactionary position. Strike 1 the count. 286 hitter on the road, standing at the plate. The next pitch, off speed, taken low. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. He had a 2-hit ball game at Paramount. In fact, he was instrumental in that victory, getting on base toward the bottom of the lineup, allowing the top of the lineup to drive him in. Swings at the next pitch, sends a drive towards right center field. The right fielder calling everybody off. Davis is there to make the catch, and we've got 2 down. So 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up the leadoff hitter, Davin Edom. He doubled back in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 2, and then he scored as they actually had him picked off but then they threw the ball into their own dugout. That allowed him to take third and home on the two-base overthrow. 21 hits on the season. Rivera into his windup and the fastball swing, and there's a line shot up the middle into center field for a base hit. So David ends up 2 for 3 so far. He's got his 22nd hit. That ties his coach Harris, Sean Harris, at first base with 22. Harris had 22 his senior year, and they had been talking about it. And so David reaches 22. And so we'll see who wins that bet. And so with 2 outs, runner at first, that brings up Ethan Aldretti. He's 2 for 2, has 2 singles, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored. David taking his lead, and they quickly throw over there before he can finish taking his lead, and he gets back to the bag standing up. 24 stolen bases on the season. And on Tuesday he had 3. Probably could have had 4, but he was balked to second. They throw to first, David diving back to the bag. He's actually fighting Harrison. I believe it's Arianis Harrison for the lead in stolen bases. Coming into this week, I think David had a 4-bag lead. Showing bunt, the pitch is taken. There's the throw down to second, a head-first slide. And they say they got him, and David can't believe it. So David gets thrown out trying to steal. And that will end the inning. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left on at the end of 3.5. Nitros lead it 6-0. We're back with the bottom of the 4th after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio with the live video stream.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
So back here as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, Nitros on top 6-0 and due up. In fact, they changed that scoring on Fernandez. Instead of a base hit, they took the base hit off the board and they put an error on David. I think Fernandez should get a base hit. In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave it in the book as that. I think, but to mold that over. So to the bottom of the 4th we go. Zamarripa, Gallegos, and Jovel. 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Nitros picking up 2 runs in the first, 4 in the third. Rivera not doing too bad on the mound. He's only given up, I think, 3 earned runs from what I could figure out. But when your team commits 4 errors, it's kind of hard to... Nitros know about that last year, all the errors they committed, allowing the other team to get extra outs. Makes it difficult for you to pick up victories. So Trent threw 3 innings, 2 strikeouts, and I guess a no-hitter going now. And so you've got Zamarripa, who's 0 for 1. He flew out to left field to end the first inning. He's 1 for 5 in the series with a single. Takes a pitch, letter high strike. 0-1 to count to the number 3 hitter in the lineup. So Arcadia needs a win to clinch a tie with CV for the league championship. That was their first loss of the season. They're now 23-1. Pitch, letter high strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2 the count. So Trent with 2 strikeouts in the ballgame is ready and deals, and the breaking ball swung on and fouled off. And so the count remains 0-2. 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And so the Nitros trying to pick up their 5th win of the season, I believe. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. They're 4-19-1 overall. Here's the next pitch from Trent. Taken high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The next pitch from Lucerarian. Missing low, a bit outside. He thought it's a good-looking pitch. Looked like he might have gotten the corner, maybe down at the knees. Umpire did not think so. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes to Zamarripa. Actually, now it looks like we've got maybe a new guy batting. And the pitch hits him. So the first hit by pitch. And you have the first legitimate base runner. Everybody else has reached via the error. So Ransom Gallegos now batting. He reached on an error by the second baseman his first time up and was thrown out at third, trying to advance on that wacky play in right field. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Zamarripa back to the bag. 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Nitros picked up 2 runs in the first, 4 in the third. Here's the pitch to the plate. Missing low. So Gallegos 0 for 1 tonight. 2 for 4 in the series. That's pretty good if you can say you're batting .500 against your rival. Swings, fouls it off first base side. It's playable near the first base coaching box. Aguayo was there to put it away, and Gallegos is retired. So 1 out, runner at first for Matt Jovel. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to third base his first time up. So with 1 out, you've got a double play situation with a runner at first. The Tornadoes, again, they had 9 men on and left 9 men on Tuesday, with 4 of them being in scoring position. Here they haven't had anybody to third base yet. Pitch taken low. They had a runner at second. That was Gallegos, who got then thrown out, going to third. So ball 1 the count to Jovel. He's 0 for 1 on the night, 0 for 5 on the series. They throw to first, not in time. The ball gets away from Aguayo, but not far enough for anybody to advance. So the crowd turns out to be pretty decent after a slow start. Some of the softball players showing up for the Nitros. And then you've got pretty good following for the Tornadoes showing up as well here on the season finale. Fastball swinging, popped up, foul territory. Behind the plate, the catcher, Wong, is there to make the catch. And 2 foul ball outs, 1 to the first baseman and 1 to the catcher. And we've got 2 down with a runner at first for David Diaz. He hit into the 9-6-5. I put it down originally as a fielder's choice because they ended up getting an out. But I guess they ruled it an error. And then the out. But it's the final game of the season. As long as the out is recorded, who cares how it goes in the book, right? 6-0 is the score. Bottom of the 4th. Runner with his lead from first. Zamarripa. Here's the pitch to the plate. Catches the corner at the knees with a fastball. Strike 1 to count. So Trent in his 4th inning, cruising right along. Only 1 hit batter that he has allowed to reach base. Otherwise, everyone else for the Tornadoes getting on base has reached via the error. Now Trent steps off the mound, driving Zamarripa back to the bag. Aguayo holding the runner on. Jesus Vasquez, the only senior not to get into the game yet for the Nitros. Pitch taken outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So it'll be interesting to see how the Nitros do next year. I know we're just ending this year, and you've got a whole year away. Actually, I guess you've got, 9 months until the season starts again. Swing and a miss on a late decision there by Diaz. He kind of swung at it at the last minute. Came up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. But with some experience coming back, you've got Trent, you've got Kovarik, 2 starting pitchers. Nate Burke, another one. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Trent picks up his 3rd strikeout, and that will end the 4th inning. So after giving up a leadoff hit by pitch, Trent gets the next 3 batters. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 men left on for the Tornadoes through 4 innings. We head to the 5th. 6-0 is the score. And now we start getting into that area of the 10-run rule after 5 innings. So the Nitros with 6 only need 4. We'll see if Hoover can contain them and keep them in check as we come back with the 5th inning after this. 6-0 Nitros here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live on our live video feed at Edom Rocks Radio, actually at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio. Back with the 5th after this with the Nitros on top, 6-0.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. 'Cause I'm down and taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
So we head to the 5th inning. 6-0 is the score. Hey, stay with us after the game. We're going to have some interviews with Coach Chan, kind of wrapping up the season. We're also going to talk to the seniors and find out where they're going next year and what they might be doing after their baseball season comes to a close. I know for the seniors, you're probably looking at prom. Although I know Adrian goes to Clark, and so he had to get a special permission from Glendale High School to go to prom for the Nitros prom, because I guess Clark has their own prom. I guess remember last year, Andrew Tinoco left a game because he goes to Clark, and their prom was on a Friday night. So even though you go to a Glendale school and you're playing on the Nitros team, you still need to get special permission to go to the Nitros prom if you're not at Glendale High School, as the first pitch to Aldretti is taken high. Ball 1. He's 2 for 2. He was at the bat when David was thrown out trying to steal second to end the 4th inning. So 2 singles, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored, and the fastball taken high. So Aldretti with a multi-hit game. That is his 3rd multi-hit game of the season. And with those 2 hits, he now has 13 on the season and 7 in league play. Pitch taken low, ball 3. So Aldretti facing a 3-0 count. Let's see if they give him the green light or if it's going to be a take situation. Again, it's 6-0. 2 runs in the first and 3 in the 4th. Rivera out for his 5th inning of work. Throws one over for a strike. Through the first 4 innings, a strikeout, a walk, 6 runs, 3 earned on 4 hits and a hit batter for the senior making his last appearance in a Tornado uniform. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Taken low, ball 4, and Aldretti reaches for the 3rd time. Only the 2nd walk offered up by Rivera, and that brings up Darian Jenks. He's 1 for 2. He doubled in his last at-bat, driving home a run. And for Jenks, that double was his first extra base hit of the season. Standing in with a runner at first, they throw to first. Aldretti with a short lead, back to the bag. Nitros opened up the 3rd inning, getting their first 4 runners aboard and then scoring them. And then you had a pickoff to end the 3rd and a throw out to end the 4th inning. The pitch to the plate taken for a ball to Jenks. 1-0 the count. Wearing number 16, batting from the right side. Standing in, looking to continue the hot streak that the Nitros are currently on. Rivera's ready and deals, and the fastball over for a strike. Count evens at 1-1 to Darian. As an RBI tonight. He had an RBI on Tuesday, so a couple of runs driven in during the series. Another throw to first, and Aldretti getting back to the bag. I guess if Rivera goes over there enough, like he did with Harley, you're going to get him, even though it's a short lead. There's the pitch to the plate. Curveball. Crosses on the inside part of the plate for strike 2. And Jenks now down in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. So Rivera with only 1 strikeout. He got Titchener to end the 2nd inning. Looking for number 2 here. Trying to get Jenks, who has 16 on the season. Swing and a miss, and down he goes. 2nd strikeout for Rivera. We've got 1 away in the inning, and that brings up Joel Leone. He walked in the 1st, was hit by a pitch in the 3rd, stole a couple bases, and scored 2 runs. And again, his on-base percentage over 500 on the road this year, and it's going to continue to climb with reaching base the first 2 times. Swinging sends a fly ball into shallow right field. The second baseman a couple steps on the grass. Ruiz makes the catch, and we've got 2 down. So 2 down, runner at first for Lucerian, the pitcher. Reached on an error and had a sacrifice fly, advancing the runner from second to third. So he's 0 for 1. But right now, his main thing is just to pitch. 1 for 3 on Tuesday. Had a base hit. Up there with a runner at first, his cousin on at first. The pitch taken low, ball 1. So Trent on the season, he has 4 RBIs. Southgate, Monroe, Desert Christian, and Muir. There goes the runner. The pitch is low, the throw not in time, and Aldretti with a stolen base. That's his second stolen base of the night. The Nitros now with 4 stolen bases. And they've got a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch from Rivera to his counterpart at the plate, missing outside, and the count goes 3-0. So you walked Aldretti to open the inning. You struck out Jenks, got Leone to pop up to second, and now you're 3-0 to your pitcher counterpart, Lucerian at the plate. There's the 3-0 offering. Fastball swinging, a ground ball towards short, taken there by Zamarripa. Throws to first, and the inning comes to a close. So he had the green light on 3-0, and he grounds out to short. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left on at the end of 4.5. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, 6-0. Nitros on top. We're back after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live on Facebook at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move.
I dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Be like mine.
Be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike.
yeah, I try. Just need to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove, like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
I wanna be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike,
Oh, be like mine.
like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
And when they talk about being like Mike, they're talking about being like Mike Titchener, playing in right field for the Nitros. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0 is the score. And remember when I said that I was going to leave the base hit for Fernandez in my book and not change it to an error? Well, they gave him a hit. They changed it back. Got a base hit. Take an error off the board. So it's 6 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Nitros. No runs, a hit, 4 errors for the Tornadoes. If it wasn't for those 4 errors, we might be looking at a 2-0 ball game. Maybe 3. Maybe a 3-0 ball game like we did on Tuesday, but the errors hurt. And so for Lucerian, he's coming out for his 5th inning of work. He's gone 4, striking out 3, allowing a hit and a hit batter. Ruiz, Davis, and Alvarado, 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Ruiz 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 4 on the series. That strikeout was the first time he did not reach base. Remember, he reached base Tuesday 3 times on 3 errors, and the pitch over for a strike to Ruiz. 0-1 the count. Trent with 3 strikeouts. Tonight has 32 on the season. Next pitch taken outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On Tuesday, the Tornadoes left 9 men on, including 4 in scoring position. Here they have 3 men left on. Swinging, fly ball, shallow right field. The second baseman Aldretti going out to make the catch. And we've got 1 down. 1 down for Matt Davis. He, guess what, popped out to second base his first time up in the 3rd inning to lead things off in that 3rd inning. So he's 0 for 1. 0 for 4 in the series with a couple strikeouts and a couple ground out to shorts. A couple of those plays were some nice plays by Jenks behind the bag at second base on Tuesday, fielding the ball and then throwing to first. First pitch swinging. There's a bouncing ball towards the right side. Aldretti's going to have it. Underhand toss to Trent, covering the bag just in time for the out. A nice play all the way around as Aldretti fields the ball and underhand tosses it to Lucerian to get the out. And Aguayo tried to make the attempt moving away from first base, and that required the pitcher to cover, which you always do when the ball's hit to the right side. So 4-1 on the putout. We've got 2 outs for the number 9 hitter, Arthur Alvarado. Now. Nope. So Nathan Rivera is going to come in and now bat as the pitcher. So they're going to burn the designated hitter, a left-handed batter who played and got 3 at-bats on Tuesday, went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Also had a line out to third, and he takes the first pitch for ball 1. Second pitch runs outside for ball 2. So 2-0. 6-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Down to our last couple of innings of baseball for the 2018 season. The pitch outside, ball 3. So 3-0 the count. So Rivera trying to get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Try to help his cause, boost his team. He needs some runs. Here's the 3-0 outside, ball 4, and Rivera draws the walk on 4 straight pitches. I believe that's the first walk offered up too. Indeed it is. 1 walk and 1 hit batter and 1 hit. So following in the footsteps of Kovarik from Tuesday, Trent coming out having a good game. 2 outs, runner at first for the leadoff hitter, Luis Fernandez. 1 for 2, singled his last time up, and then he flew out to center field in the first inning. And then he was forced out at second base off the bat of Almanza to end the 3rd inning. So Rivera at first taking his lead, being held on there by Aguayo. Lucerian working from the stretch. Checks the runner, now throws the first, not in time. Rivera back to the bag. And that's one thing that you got to contend with if you're a pitcher and you get on the base path, is burning the extra energy. Although people always say that pitchers should be the best conditioned athlete on the field anyways, and so that extra work really shouldn't matter as the pitch goes outside. Remember watching, or I should say listening to Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer, talking about pitchers and being in condition. Swinging, sends a fly ball towards center field right at Leon. He's there, makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. So for the second time, Fernandez flies out to center field. This ends the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a man left on. We head to the 6th inning. 6-0. Nitros on top, and we could be down to our final 2 innings here in the 2018 campaign. We're back after this with the 6th inning. Nitros on top 6-0 here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live on Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Cocaine to smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. To a light up the beach. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
So we head to the 6th inning. 6-0 is the score. Nitros on top. 6 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. No runs, a hit, 4 errors for the Tornadoes. While we've got this opportunity, we'd like to give special thanks to Glendale High School for allowing us to come out and do these games. Dr. Wolf, Coach Eberhardt, Mr. Lancaster, and the entire administration. I'd like to give special thanks to Coach Chan and the Nitros baseball team, and to you, the fans, the parents, the listeners, people supporting Glendale Nitros, even though you can't make it to the games, being able to either listen online or watch the live stream, and we appreciate your support. So here we go to the 6th inning. 6-0 is the score. You've got Wong, Harley, Aguayo. Should anyone get on, Mike Titchener. Wong, he's 0 for 1. Had a sacrifice fly his last time up, driving in a run. And he takes the first pitch over for a strike. So Rivera out for his 6th inning of work. Not doing too bad, considering the defense behind him, committing 4 errors. Breaking ball, missing outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Wong picking up the RBI on that sacrifice fly. His first RBI since a game at Muir. Looking to lead things off now. Gets something going here in the 6th inning. Takes the next pitch inside, ball 2. He performed this year better at home than he did on the road. Some people like the comfy confines of Sam Harvey Field. Others like to play someplace else and do better on the road as the pitch runs inside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to count. The Nitros hitting .237 in league play coming into today with an on-base percentage of .369. Swinging, there's a drive toward the gap in right center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Wong on a 3-1 count sends the ball into right center field, and he has a hit. 5th hit of the ball game for the Nitros. First hit for Wong, and that brings up Seth Harley. He is 0 for 2. Throw to first, Wong back to the bag. He reached on an error and then was picked off to end the 3rd inning, and then he grounded out to short. He had a base hit on Tuesday, batting from the right side. Rivera's ready and deals, and the pitch runs high, ball 1. The game barely I guess it's about an hour and 20 old now. But the game moving right along here in the season finale for the 2018 campaign. 1-0 the count. Rivera's ready and deals, and the pitch missing outside. 2-0. Wong at first. Not a threat to go. Does not have a stolen base this year. Short lead at first being held on by Jovel. They will throw over there. Wong back to the bag standing up. Let's see. That's no stolen bases in league play. Let's see where he's at overall in 24 games this year. No stolen bases. The runner goes. The hit and run is on. There's a base hit into right field, so Wong's aboard at second, and Harley gets a base hit. So he has back-to-back games against Hoover with a single. Runners at first and second with nobody out, and that brings up Adrian Aguayo. He is 0 for 2, grounded out to second, and then grounded out to first. So he's gotten around on it both times. Nitros lead at 6-0. We are in the 6th inning. Now keep in mind, I believe anyways, I could be wrong because I've seen it before, but usually there's a 10-run rule after 5 innings. The Nitros get there this inning as the pitch is over for a strike. We could be looking at our last inning unless they agreed ahead of time to just play 7 and just finish it up with a regulation game. So strike 1 the count to Aguayo. Up there with an RBI opportunity. Runner at second. Pitch swinging, sends a fly ball towards right field, just got under it. The right fielder is there to make the catch. Wong's going to tag. He's going to throw to third, and the throw is in time, and they've got him. So the Nitros running themselves out of an inning. Aguayo flies out to right field. That will go F9, 5, double play. Holding at first is Harley. And that will bring to the plate Mike Titchener. So Titchener, 0 for 2, struck out and flew out to right field. On deck, your leadoff hitter, David Edom. Rivera's ready and deals, and the pitch, over for a strike. 0-1 the count. Nitros picking up 2 runs in the first, 4 in the third for their 6. They've got 6 runs on 6 hits while committing 2 errors. There's the next offering, waved at and missed. Down in the count now, 0-2. And for the Tornadoes, no runs, a hit, committing 4 errors. So it looked to be a promising inning for the Nitros. Rivera's 1 pitch away from getting out of it without giving up any more runs. The pitch taken high. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Nitros. We're in number 6, a junior. He'll be back. Rivera is ready and deals. Swing and a miss, and down he goes, and that ends the 6th inning. So for Rivera, he picks up another strikeout. I believe that's his third of the game. So the Nitros started out with 2 base hits, had runners at first and second with nobody out, an F9-5 double play, and a strikeout end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. We will go the regulation 7 unless Hoover puts up 16 runs on the board here in the bottom of the 6th inning. But it's 6-0 right now, heading to the bottom of the 6th. We're back after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live on Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com.
So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Nitros on top 6-0. Jesus Vasquez in at second base now in place of Ethan Aldretti. So all 4 seniors now have gotten into the contest here in their final game as a Glendale Nitro baseball player. So you've got now coming up for the Tornadoes. You've got Almanza, Zamarripa, and Gallegos, 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. So the season started back against Arleta, a 10-3 loss, and then Southgate, 8-4 loss. That game was supposed to be at Southgate. We traveled to Southgate, but it was a mud pit. So they moved the game to the next day at home. And then the Nitros got their first victory of the season, a 5-4 win over Monroe in walk-off fashion. David with a base hit to right field, scoring Harley. Then they came back with a 9-2 win at Desert Christian. They tied Foothill Tech 2-2. And then things got difficult there, picking up a run or a win against Paramount, 7-4, and then beating Hoover 3-0. So at one point in the season, it was a 15-game losing streak, but now enjoying a series against their arch rival, crosstown rival, Hoover, as the first pitch is taken low. Ball 1. He's 0-2. Grounded out to short on a 6-4 fielder's choice, and then he flew out to right field. Pitch runs high and tight. Ball 2. No matter how hard your season is, how long it is, the good, the bad, the ugly, it all comes down to beating your rival, your crosstown rival. In this case, Hoover and Glendale. Swinging. There's a fly ball towards right field. Titchener coming in a couple steps, fading toward the line, makes the catch, and we've got 1 down. So 1 up, 1 down, and that brings up, I believe, Zamarripa, who was hit by a pitch his last time up. Yep, so Zamarripa, 0-1, was hit by a pitch, stranded at first. The Tornadoes have left a man on in each of their prior innings except the first inning when they went down in order. And the pitch goes to the backstop and sticks into the screen of the chain link fence and just hangs there. So ball 1 the count. Kind of see everything if you spend enough time around the ball diamond for high school baseball. So 1-0 the count, 6-0, bottom of the 6th. Next pitch bounces, cricket style. Ball 2. So Trent now into his 6th inning of work. And again, we talked about the innings that he has gone. He went 6 1/3 against Muir. He bounces the next pitch, ball 3. But his longest was 7 innings against Pasadena. He went 6 1/3 against Muir, both of those at home. He went 5 1/3 versus Burbank. So those were the 3 longest outings. This one going to become one of the longer outings if he can record it out here in the 6th. Breaking ball over for a strike, so 3-1 the count. And again, the 3-0 pitch anywhere close is going to be called a strike. You have to give the umpire a reason not to call it a strike on a 3-0 count. There's ball 4. The ball gets to the backstop, and Zamarripa is aboard via the walk. Second walk offered up by Trent. Runner at first with one out for Ransom Gallegos. He is 0 for 2, reached on an error, and then he fouled out to the first baseman, Aguayo, in the 4th inning for the first out of that inning. So middle infielders with a chance for a double play to get out of it. You've got Jesus Vasquez at second, playing second base. Jenks playing short. Aguayo at first. Edom at third, and the pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 the count. 6-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nitros lead it, looking to end their season with a 2-game win streak, beating Hoover in both games. There goes the runner. The pitch is high and tight. The throw down to second goes off the glove of Jenks into shallow center field. Leon there to pick it up, and the runner has a stolen base. So Zamarripa with a stolen base, the first stolen base of the ball game for Hoover. And they've got a runner in scoring position now. So Hoover shut out on Tuesday. Trying to put a run across here in the 6th inning of this one, avoiding another shutout. 6-0 is the score. Hoover with only one hit. Trent working from the stretch. Turns and fakes the throw to second. Nobody home, so he just holds on to the ball. And now the cat-mouse game continues. So that takes away the double play situation. Gallegos at the plate. The guy at the plate that you want with a runner in scoring position. Can he put the ball in play? He did on Tuesday, getting 2 singles. Swinging, there's a drive towards right field, but right at Titchener makes the catch, and Zamarripa is going to hold at second. We've got 2 down. So 2 fly ball outs to right field. In fact, for Titchener, he's kind of had a busy day out there. He's had 3 catches and a collision with his second baseman that resulted in an out anyways. So they've been going the opposite way on Trent. So 2 down, runner at second for Matt Jovel. He's 0 for 2. He grounded out to third, and then he fouled out to the catcher. Nitros leading it here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 runs in the first and 4 in the third. Swinging, he fouls it back. Strike 1 the count. So Trent now with 5 2/3 innings pitched, and it looks like he's just going to go the distance. Nobody in the bullpen, at least for now, for the Nitros. I believe he could have Nate Burke ready to go if you needed him. He only pitched an inning on Tuesday. Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike the count to Jovel. On deck, David Diaz. Nitros looking for their 5th win of the season. In 2016, they went 4-20. Last year, they went 2-21-1, and so this year trying to pick up their 5th win. Pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike to count now to Jovel. And should they do that, they would sweep the season series over the Tornadoes, which is always a bonus. Baseball. There goes the runner. The pitch was a ball. The throw down, not in time, and the runner is safe. And Wong had to maneuver around the right-handed batter to try to throw the ball down, and he went back behind the runner, and the throw was on the money. Just a little late as the guy beats it out, and he has his 2nd stolen base of the trip around the horn. So Zamarripa at third now with 2 outs. Now a pass ball or a wild pitch can bring home a run, and the pitch in the dirt. Nice block there by Wong, and that's ball 4. And so Jovel will take first base. 2nd walk of the inning, 3rd walk of the game for Trent. And that will bring to the plate David Diaz. Struck out his last time up. His first at-bat was the hit to right field with the collision. The ball ricocheting towards second base. Jenks picks up, throws to third, and they get Gallegos out between second and third. So first and third. Here's the pitch to the plate, taken low, ball 1. So Hoover had the season sweep last year and in 2016. They split in 2015. Nitros won the season series, took both games in 2014. So looking to repeat that here this year as the pitch is in the dirt. Now the runner goes, and so Jovel, no stolen base as Wong, what they call the catcher's indifference, just let him go. Didn't even bother throwing down. So 2-0 the count. On deck, Joey Ruiz. Trent looking to get out of the jam here. Got 2 outs, though. From the stretch, he's ready and delivers a fastball running inside, ball 3. And he's a pitch away from loading up the bases. And now we've got a delay in the action as the catcher Wong's going to head out and talk to his pitcher. Try to just calm him down. Just throw strikes. You've got 2 outs. You've got a defense behind you, even though they've committed 2 errors here tonight. For the most part, they've been pretty solid defensively. On the year, they've committed 55 errors, which is far less than what they committed last year. Last year, they had 69. So they've done a little bit better this year. And some of those errors are throwing errors that allow runners to advance, like a throw down to second, so not necessarily fielding errors as the pitch is taken for ball 4. So now the bases are loaded. Diaz with the walk. That's the 3rd walk of the inning. The 4th walk of the ball game. And now you've got to force at any base. You've got Zamaripa at 3rd. Jobel at 2nd. Diaz at 1st. And the first pitch swinging at the plate. Ruiz swings and misses. Strike 1 the count. So we've got some drama building here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-0 is the score. Trent working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fastball swinging, popped up on the infield. The catcher Wong over, makes the catch, and that ends the threat, and the Nitros get out of it. So Wong calling the pitches, called the right pitch, got Ruiz to pop it up foul territory, and the inning comes to a close. No runs, no hits. There are 3 walks, no Nitro errors, and 3 men left on. We head to the 7th. It's the final inning of the 2018 baseball season for the Nitros and the Tornadoes. Glendale leading at 6-0, and we are back with the final inning of the 2018 campaign after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com and streaming live at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction. Do your child a favor and open a checking and savings account for them at Los Angeles Federal Credit Union. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union helps young people make smart financial choices with free financial literacy classes and low-rate loan programs customized for first-time borrowers. Great customer service, financially secure, Los Angeles Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for you and your child's future. Visit them online at www.lafcu.org.
So here we go, the 7th inning. It all comes down to this for the seniors. They lead at 6-0. David Edom making his way to the plate one final time in that Nitro jersey, the black jersey with the red number 7. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a single, a double, a run scored. And he makes his way to the plate for the final time as a Glendale Nitro. He'll be heading off to Wisconsin Lutheran College to play baseball in Milwaukee next year. Rivera coming out for his 7th inning of work. And here we go, a big sigh, a big breath there for David as he stands in. And we're ready to go with the 7th inning. Rivera is ready and deals, and the first pitch hits him. Well, actually, I guess it was thrown behind him, and David fakes a stare down. Ball 1 the count. That would be anticlimactic to get hit by a pitch on your last at-bat. There's the 1-0. That runs inside, ball 2. And David again, pretending that he's upset with Rivera. A little gamemanship going on between the two seniors. Umpire's not buying it. He thinks it's a serious thing, but you know it's just a lot of fun going on between two seniors making their last appearance in their respective uniforms. Here's the 2-0. Taken high and outside, ball 3, 3-0. So 3-0 the count to David. A single, a double, a run scored, and a ground ball out to short. See if he has the green light 3-0, if he's going to be disciplined and take the pitch. He takes the pitch for a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike the count now to Rivera. Out for his 7th inning of work. He's given up 6 runs, 3 earned, 6 hits. He's walked 2, struck out 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch on the way. There's ball 4, and Davin draws the walk for his final at-bat as a Nitro. So he's aboard, and that brings up Jesus Vasquez. Vasquez getting into the ball game as a senior will have his last at-bat now as he makes his way to the plate, batting from the right side. He's 0 for 7 on the season, has an on-base percentage of 125, and the pitch is taken low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Vasquez. In league play, he's 0 for 4 with a strikeout, so he got his walk in the pre-league season. Edom with his lead away from first, not going. Pitch to the plate swinging. There's a bouncing ball up the middle, taken by the second baseman, steps on the bag for 1, throws to first. That gets away from the first baseman. And so Vasquez is aboard on the fielder's choice. So that goes 4-6 on the fielder's choice. Davin retired at second. And we've got 1 down, and that brings up Darian Jenks. So Jenks on the night. He is 1 for 3 with a double, an RBI and a run scored. He also struck out and grounded out to third. And now it looks like we're going to have Andrew Doe batting. So Doe will bat in place of Jenks. And Coach Chan trying to get everybody into the ball game as much as possible before this one is out. He's a $120 hitter on the season. Has 3 hits, all singles. He's walked twice, been hit by a pitch twice, on-base percentage of .267. Batting from the right side. Rivera working from the stretch is ready and deals. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards short. A nice diving stop by Zamarripa. He goes to second the short way for the out. A nice play, a premier play on the part of the shortstop for the Tornadoes, Zamarripa, and we've got 2 down. So Vasquez retired at second base. That's a 6-4 fielder's choice. Doe reaches, and that will bring up the senior, Joel Leone. He's 0 for 1. He popped up to second in his last at-bat. He was also hit by a pitch, walked, has 2 stolen bases and 2 runs scored, and the pitch over for a strike, 0-1 the count. So Rivera with a runner at first and 2 outs, looking to retire the senior. Swinging, he fouls it off, and he's down in the count now, 0-2. Rivera with 3 strikeouts, looking for number 4 should he get it here. 6-0 in the 7th inning. Nitros lead it, looking for their 5th win and looking to take the season sweep of their crosstown rival. Doe with his lead away from first. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swinging. There's a drive towards right field. That's going to find the gap. This could be extra bases. The right fielder, Davis, quickly getting it back in. Doe on his way to third, and Leone in his final at-bat will get a base hit. Doe goes to third. Runners at the corners. 7th hit of the ball game for the Nitros, and that will bring up Nate Rangel. So Nate Rangel coming to the plate in place of Trent. Trent 0 for 2 on the night with a sac fly. And the first pitch taken high, ball 1. Rangel comes into the contest hitting .208, has 5 hits on the season, all of them singles, 2 walks, a run scored, a stolen base, on-base percentage of .269. There's the pitch taken high, ball 2. 2-0. You've got the runner at third is Doe. Leone at first. 6-0 here in the top of the 7th inning. Rivera looking to go the complete game in his senior year final performance on the mound. The pitch catches the corner for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Nitro's trying to get the season sweep for the first time since 2014. The next pitch swung on and missed. And Rangel now with a 2-ball, 2-strike count with 2 outs. Kataoka on deck. There goes Leone. He'll step off, does Rivera, and Leone will take second base. And now I think they just called a balk on Rivera. So Rivera balks home Doe, and that will allow Leone second. So no stolen base. It was a balk. And so the run comes across, making it 7-0. And so now Rangel Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. So for Rivera, he picks up his 4th strikeout. And the Nitros, they add a bonus run. They pick up a run. They do that on 1 hit. No tornado errors, and a man left on. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Do or die time for the Tornadoes. They trail at 7-0. And for the Nitros and the seniors, Dave and Edom, Jesus Vasquez, Joel Leone, and Adrian Aguayo taking the field one final time as a Nitro baseball player here in their high school career for the year 2018. So we'll come back with the bottom of the 7th inning after this here on EdomRocksRadio.com, streaming live at Facebook.com/EdomRocksRadio.
Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction.
Well, and I guess that, let's see, we've got some changes, and I guess we've got, I guess Davin's done. Nate Rangel now in at third base. So the senior is done as Nate Rangel replaces him at third base. You've got Andrew Doe at shortstop. Jesus Vasquez at second. Adrian Aguayo at first. You've got Ryan Kataoka behind the plate. And then your outfield, you got Joel Leone pitching up on the mound. And then you've got, I believe, Adrian Cole out in center field. And I believe you've got Ian Nord in right field, maybe. Yep. And not sure who's out there in left field. Can't see the number. So Matt Davis leading things off, facing Leone. And the first pitch swinging is a fly ball, foul territory, first base side. That's back out of play. Strike one the count. So Trent goes 6 innings, striking out 3, walking 4, allowing no runs on a hit and hitting a batter. If this score does hold up, he'll pick up his first win of the season and improve to 1-10 on the season. For Leone, it's not a save situation. He's just looking to close it out. Pitch over for a strike. 0-2 the count. Leone on the season has appeared in 11 1/3 innings, has no decision. His ERA is 6.19. 7 strikeouts and 12 walks on the season, and you can make it 8 strikeouts as there's a swing and a miss. Kataoka picking the ball up out of the dirt, throws to first to get the sure out, and Davis is retired with a strikeout. So Leone picks up his 8th strikeout of the season. He's also given up 11 runs, 10 earned on 16 hits, hitting 4 batters. So 1 down, and that brings up Nate Rivera, the senior, making his last at-bat as a Tornado. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it back, strike 1 the count. He walked and was stranded at first in his first at-bat, which came in the 5th inning. Arthur Alvarado was the designated hitter with Rivera up on the mound, and then Rivera came in to bat, drew the walk. 1 out here in the 7th. The next pitch, over for a strike. So 0-2 the count, and so Rivera in his final at-bat as a senior, down to his final strike. 7-0 is the score here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging, there's a drive towards left field. That drops in for a base hit. So Rivera will end his Tornado career with a single. 1 out, runner at first. That is the 2nd hit of the ball game for the Tornadoes, and that brings up your leadoff hitter, Luis Fernandez. Fernandez, he's 1 for 3. Base hit in the 3rd inning. That was sandwiched between 2 fly ball outs to center field. Leone, left-handed pitcher up on the mound, ready and deals, and the pitch taken low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. So the Nitros are going to improve to 5-19-1. They'll improve to 2-12 in league play. Throw to first, not in time. They avoid their third straight 20-loss season. And they pick up the most wins since 2015 as the pitch is over for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. On deck, Andrew Almanza. 7-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Leone throws to first, not in time. Rivera getting back to the bag. In league play, Leone has 2 innings pitched before tonight. A strikeout, 2 walks, 4 runs, 4 hits, and a hit batter. Floats a pitch over. Missing outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Double play gets you out of it. And we'll see what the magic duo of Doe and Vasquez pull up here in this inning. Earlier in the year, pitch swung on, fouled at the plate. Earlier in the year, there's a ground ball to Vasquez at second. He kind of bobbled it, but he kicked it. Actually kicked the ball over towards second base. Doe was standing on the bag, picked it up, and they got a force out. So you never know with those two up the middle what might happen. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. As long as you get an out, that's all that matters. Maybe it's style points for kicking it. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. That will allow Rivera to take second base. That breaks up the double play situation. And the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So an RBI opportunity now for Fernandez and a chance to break up the shutout. Tornadoes have been shut out now in 13 consecutive innings against the Nitros this year. Here's the pitch. Swinging. There's a chopper towards short. Doe has it. Sets, throws to first for the out. We've got 2 down. Advancing to third is Rivera. And the Tornadoes down to their final out. And that brings up Andrew Almanza. He is 0 for 3. 2 fly ball outs to right field and a ground ball fielder's choice to short. Runner at third. That is Rivera. Pass ball, wild pitch, brings home a run. Leone is ready and deals. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 the count to Almanza. So 0-1 the count. Leone looking to close it out. Here in the 7th inning. Has the pitch he wants. Is ready. Here's the strike 1 pitch. Taken high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Seven nothing here in the bottom of the 7th inning from Stangl Field. As we close out the 2018 season, here's the next pitch, fastball swinging. This should do it. Foul ball towards the right side. It stays in fair territory, and the right fielder Ian Nord is there to make the catch. That's the ball game, and that's the season. The Nitros get the victory. 7-0 is the score. 7 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors for Glendale. For Hoover, they're shut out for the 2nd consecutive game against the Nitros. No runs, 2 hits, committing 4 errors. Your winning pitcher, Trent Lucerian, he proves to 1-10 on the season. Your losing pitcher, Nate Rivera. So the Nitros end the season with a record of 5-19-1 overall, 2-12 in league play. And for the Tornadoes, they end their season 1-24, 0-14 in league play.